A double dip for the Bills at MetLife Stadium. It's the coach. This is week 2 of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, the Bills played the Jets at MetLife Stadium last weekend. Now they get their shot at the Giants on the same field. I'll talk to you again at halftime with a look at games in progress. But first, it's up to Jazzy. Standing by, here are Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And thank you, Coach.
Ready? 10-2 stop.
Double tight, guys. Double tight. We got 4.
Hey, zoom. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. The 40. He's at the 30. 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Evan Ingram. An 80-yard touchdown. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist.
Let's go. 15 line. 15 line. Screen after screen. Pilot, 64. Read.
Tighten up, tighten up.
Bravo.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. A healthy Evan Ingram, that could be a great elixir for New York this year. A season ago, he only played in 11 games because of the injuries, 35 catches, which was a dip down from 2 seasons ago when Ingram caught 64 passes. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Go 58 to the mic. Down to lose 1. 58.
Second and 9 now. Gets this out to Saquon Barkley. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Five.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. And Ingram holds it in. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. A couple of first downs on the drive already, as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. Back to throw here. And this one complete to Smith. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
Get it.
2nd and 2. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. And this is a guy straight out of college. They're not going to try to groom for a year or 2. They want him to produce right away.
That's why they took him in the first round. They expect him to be a starter right away and a future all-pro. So they don't have any time to wait for him to come along. They want him to play right now to help this team.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
They have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization. General manager, personnel department, college scouts, it all came together. They evaluated it very well and got a nice payoff.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And he's going to get this inside the 30. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
And this is why trying to cover the angle route is so difficult. Anyone playing the linebacker position, when they see a running back out of the backfield widen because he heads towards the flat first. Oftentimes you widen too much and overcommit. He cuts up inside, and that's what we saw there. A nice pickup for a first down.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
58, boys, 58, 58, Mike. Come on, D. 58, right over there. Say, go on, 58.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. This is caught. 27 yards there, a first down.
Come on, man, let's go.
That was an excellent read right there. Saw cover one. That means it's just a single high safety. So you know if you throw the ball to the outside part of the field, help is going to be a little bit late getting there. And he puts one out there for a big-time completion.
They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for.
22 jet bomber, 22 jet bomber. Ready.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Breaks a tackle, and he's going to ball his way into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Wayne Gallman.
Break.
49's the Mike, watch 49.
Hey, exit.
Watch the boot. 49, guys. Mike, 49.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one caught by Ellison. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he powers his way up past the 30.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Here it comes. 58 to Mike, 58 to Mike. Here we go, D. 58, boys, 58 to Mike.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll get this out to Barkley complete. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 10 yards, good for a Giant first down. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season.
Let's go one more.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And he gets it complete to Latimer. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 17 yards and a Giant first down. This quarterback now closing in on a 200-yard first half through the air. It's 1st and 10. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. And with that completion, he's now north of 200 yards here in the first half. Boy, a tough start for the secondary defensively.
It is, and it's got to put a dent in their confidence. And, you always want to keep that up and feel like you can always bounce back after plays. But with the kind of numbers he's putting up here, it's starting to wear on them a little bit, I think. So they're looking at each other and trying to figure out what defense will work and how can they play better without getting beat deep for big passes.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive back.
Ready up.
Go 58 to Mike. Yeah. You don't want none. Out.
They'll throw now on the final play. Oh, he's able to outmuscle him here as he pulls it in. So we've reached halftime. And just like...
Down. 60 or.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe
Now.
Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 11 and a giant first down. Well, that's something we saw over and over again in Barkley's rookie season. He had 91 catches last year, most ever by a rookie running back. Part of a fantastic rookie campaign that saw him go over 2,000 total yards. They keep it with Barkley on first down. And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38. Now we've got a giant player here slow to get up after that last play. We'll get an update when we return to MetLife Stadium.
Recon, 132 fighter. Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Ready.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 44-yard line.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different...
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Lorenzo Alexander wreaking the defensive havoc.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front. Nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
You're on an island over there. Single receiver. 49.
Back to throw. He's got his man. This is Tate. And Golden Tate's gonna go. Touchdown, Giants. Golden Tate, his 2nd touchdown.
Ready. 8-3.
it's our field.
Go. Hey, rock it.
They go play action here on first down. They'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game. Call it a loss of 14 on the play, and it'll make this a 2nd and long. So now they operate back from their side of the field here, 2nd and long.
58's the money. 58's the money. I got you, boy.
They'll set up a throw. Over the middle, he's got his tight end, Ingram. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
He wasn't ready.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
So it's 3rd and long, and defensively not a real surprise. They're in the dime. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. Lorenzo Alexander.
Here we go. 18 Gator.
They'll run it here. This is Buck Allen. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some.
2nd and 5. He completes it to Tate. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he is going to score. It's a pick 6 and a Bills touchdown. This game, it's been defensively oriented on both sides, so I guess it stands to read. On defense.
On the set.
49's the mic. 49's the mic. Let's go.
Hey, orbit.
We got to step it up.
Let's go.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Oh, a battle for it here, and this will be caught. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards, good for a Giant first down. This quarterback now perfect since the second half started, 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Finds his tight end Ingram. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now back to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
58, Mike. Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
58, right over there, right over there. Yeah, yeah. Mike, 58, right there.
I'm scared.
Hey, 58.
5.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. It's hauled in by Shepard. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 30.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
He'll drop to throw. He's got Allen. Call it a pickup of 7, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with a bandit.
His throw caught right around the 6. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another good completion on the drive as the Giants have a first down. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So it's Giants football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance.
49's the mic, 149. I know he ain't got it.
Back to throw again. And he finds Shepard. Touchdown, Giants. Sterling Shepard, his first touchdown. Well, no doubt an electrifying finish to have it down inside the 10-yard line. That final shot, though, they couldn't get it in the end zone, and that's all she wrote.
And they had the final shot. The last snap taken that close to the end zone. They don't get it in, so they'll regret that. But flip it over, making a stand in that portion of the field, congratulations to them.
So for the Giants, they make amends for their Week 1 loss by winning their home opener. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, they will fall to 1-1. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.